Hey y'all, don't y'all love a good designer fragrance? Well, I do. I love any fragrance as long as it smells good. Doesn't matter what it costs, as long as it can perform and do what I need it to do. So today we will be talking about what I call my holy grail designer fragrances in my collection. If you're interested, please keep watching. Before we get started with the video, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Roxanne and this is Roxanne's Retreat. If this is your first time joining me, thank you and welcome. And if you've been here before and you decided to come back, big up your whole self. Big it all the way up. Thank you for your continued support of my channel. So today, we don't even have a scent of the day. We're just going to jump right in to the fragrances, my designer fragrances that I consider my holy grail. Keep watching, y'all. Okay, so let's do this. Let's get the obvious one out of the way. Let's get started. So obviously, if you've been watching my channel, if you know me, you know Valentino Donna, born in Roma, is a holy grail for me. This fragrance is everything in my humble opinion. So this is black currant, there's jasmine, there's bourbon vanilla. This thing is so good. There's some people that just dislike this fragrance. And if they dislike this fragrance, I don't know if I could trust them anymore. Yeah. This is perfect for any occasion. I believe you could wear this year-round. Just spray a little bit lightly in the summertime in the heat because it could get a little cloying. Technically, the one I would wear in this range that's in my collection is either the Yellow Dream or the Pink Pee-Pee. I would wear those when it's warmer, but I pull for Valentino Donna, born in Roma, all the time. Okay, summer, winter, autumn, fall. Plus I live in Florida, so we really don't have those. But in any event, this thing lasts forever on the skin. If you've never smelled it, I don't know where you've been hiding, which rock you've been hiding under. But yep, this is Valentino Donna, born in Roma. Definitely a holy grail in my collection. Next up is another one that you may not be surprised either, but I have the Intense. This is Prada Paradoxe Intense. I love them both, but I have fallen in love with this one even more so. This one is deeper. This one is darker. I remember when I compared them, I said, you don't need them both. I officially recant that statement that, yeah, if you are someone that enjoys fragrances, you'll see the difference in both of them and you will want both of them. Now, this one is more vanillic. There's more vanilla in the dry down of this fragrance. But, you know, and then in the opening, in the middle, in the opening, there's a little bit more neroli than the other one. So, yeah, this one has neroli and pear in the opening, some more neroli, jasmine in the middle, and in the base, there's 2 types of vanilla. So it is sweet, it is sexy, it is inviting, it is deeper and darker than the regular Prada Paradoxe, which I love and adore also. But this one is now become the holy grail in the collection. Prada Paradoxe Intense gives me forever on the skin, 9+ hours and counting. I actually wore this to work the other day and the compliments would not stop. What are you wearing? Where can I find it? Even one of the patients wrote it down, y'all. I was cracking up. Anyways, Prada Paradoxe Intense, definitely a holy grail. Next up will not be a surprise either if you've been watching me, and this is Burberry Her, the Elixir. This is the creamy, more lactonic version of Burberry Her. This is strawberry and creams in my opinion. And then if I wanted to smell like a milkshake, I either use Milk by Commodity or Blanche Bette. Nobody can talk to you if you wear those together. Just saying. So this has strawberries, blackberries. In the middle there's some jasmine. In the base there's vanilla, sandalwood, and amber. This is gorgeous, y'all. This is gorgeous. This just came in and just said, Forget about the intense, forget about the regular, forget about the EDT, because I'm about to run this thing. You hear? I am running this town. That's what Burberry Her Elixir said, and I can't disagree. This is so pretty, so feminine, so sweet, so easy to wear. I overspray this. I get my whole entire life. It gives me about 7 hours on the skin, give or take, depending on the weather. But I love this. So this is Burberry Her Elixir from the house of Burberry. Next up, one from the house of Marc Jacobs. And this is Perfect Intense. Yo, this is a gorgeous fragrance. This was such a surprise when I smelled this in store and I said I had to have it. It is gorgeous. If you like anything that's a little almondy, a little nutty, this smells so good. So delicious. And of course, I like the packaging. It's cute. I know some people say the Marc Jacobs packaging is gaudy or whatever, but I like this one. So this one opens with Narcissus, then Night Blooming Jasmine, there's almond, and then there's sandalwood. This is such a creamy, almondy, just really cozy fragrance. Great for fall, winter time. Maybe in the evening in the spring and summer, but don't overspray it. And you know, when you layer this with the Bum Bum cream, getting your whole life, your whole entire life, because you just smell so amazing. So freaking amazing. Marc Jacobs Perfect Intense. Gives me about 8 hours on the skin. That is with overspraying for sure. And I love, like I said, I love to layer this with the Bum Bum cream. Try it if you have not done so already, and you will see what I speak of. So yep, Holy Grail, Marc Jacobs Perfect Intense. Okay, so next up we have this one right here, and this is from Narciso Rodriguez, and this is called POUDREE. Now, if you want to smell like an elevated baby, elevated baby powder, this is your girl. Listen. And for a very soft, powdery, sweet scent, this thing is relentless. It doesn't stop going. And then you sweat a little bit, it's a wrap. I love this fragrance. Always get compliment when I wear this. Every single time. Not exaggerating. Every time. Oh my God. It's so pretty. It's such a gorgeous fragrance. If you've never smelled it before, please try and smell it. It opens with jasmine. There's Bulgarian rose. There is orange blossom. In the middle, there's musk. In the base, there's coumarin, cedar, vetiver, and patchouli. I don't smell any of the things that are in the base. Nothing. I smell vanilla somewhere, but it's not listed. But I definitely smell it. I love this fragrance. Whenever I wear this to work, I wear a certain outfit with it because it just speaks to it. It's like a light color. I know. Yeah. But yeah, POUDREE from Narciso Rodriguez is definitely a fragrance that is a holy grail in my designer world. Okay? Check it out if you have not already done so. Next up, this is how I can describe this fragrance. It is sexy caramel goodness. Dolce & Gabbana, the only one. Yo, don't believe me. Just go ahead and get it. Go ahead and smell it in store and you'll see what I speak of. This is so pretty. It is so sexy to me. Something about it. It opens with violet, orange, bergamot, there's iris and pear and coffee in the base. There's that caramel and vanilla. That is unmistakably delicious. This is like slightly gourmand, but not edible gourmand because you do smell like perfume. This thing gives me about 8 hours on the skin, no lie. I have worn this so much that I even rubbed off the name of it. Goodness gracious. This is Dolce & Gabbana, the only one. Love it. Love it. If you want to smell sweet and inviting, this is the one. This is the only one you need. You hear me? The only one from Dolce & Gabbana. Holy Grail, never leaving the collection. Next up is this one here from Carolina Herrera, and this is Good Girl Blush. I know a lot of people are like, how is that your holy grail? It's such a basic fragrance. No, I love it. That's why it's my holy grail. Okay, you could call it basic, you could call it whatever, but I love it. Okay, love it. And one of the reasons it's one of my holy grail fragrances, take into consideration what I do. This is a fragrance that I can wear to work if I'm going to be around patients. I can wear this. I could spray this. It's not going to offend anybody. So, you know, as opposed to a big, heavy hitter, this one is more useful to me, if that makes any sense. So hence, it makes the Holy Grail list. Got it? Got it. All right, so this one opens with bergamot and bitter almond. There's peony, ylang ylang in the middle, and in the base, there's coumarin and vanilla. This is very feminine. It's very light. It's very airy. You could do so many things with this fragrance. This could be somebody's signature scent, because I think that it'll wear decently if you really overspray in the cooler temperatures. I think you can still wear it. Not in the dead of winter if you live in Iowa. It's not going to work. It's not going to push through. But I'm thinking even if you live up north, it's still going to work. So Good Girl Blush. I love the shoe. One of my favorite shoes. And it gives me about 4 to 6 hours on the skin, depending on the temperature and how much I spray. But this fragrance is going nowhere. This is a holy grail fragrance for me. I love it. Me love you like a fresh vegetable. So tell me if you love Tony Rebel. That's how I feel about this fragrance, y'all. Good Girl Blush from Carolina Herrera. Next up, we have this one from the House of Lancôme, and this is La NUIT TRESOR à la Folie. This is my favorite from all the flankers that I own. Gosh, I love this fragrance. It is so sexy. It's like a spicy vanilla sexy bomb. So it opens with red currant, pink pepper. There's rose in the middle. There's vanilla in the base. Little bit of tonka bean and some patchouli. This has amazing performance. The sillage, the projection is on 10. This is one of the fragrances that will announce you before you enter the room, and I love it. I love this fragrance. You feel very sexy, yet very feminine. You know, it's an approachable fragrance. If you're wearing this and you don't have RBF, if y'all know what I mean, somebody might approach you and say you smell good. I get compliments every time I wear this also, and it is so pretty. So hey, it's a holy grail. Sister, you're not going anywhere. So La NUIT TRESOR à la Folie from the House of Lancôme. Next up, this one is for my gourmand girlies, and I love this one. And this is Dolce & Gabbana's Devotion. This is such a pretty fragrance. This is candied fruit. I smell lemon, but sometimes I smell orange. I don't know. And then in the middle, there's orange blossom. And in the base, there is vanilla. Oh my goodness. Talk about a lemon pound cake. Talk about a delicious lemon pound cake. But you're still smelling perfumey though. Gorgeous, gorgeous fragrance. There's like this green element that hits you. Not really sure where it's coming from, but then there's some slight boozy vibe because there is some rum in the middle of the notes. So yeah, this one gives me about 6 hours on the skin. I've worn it in the cooler weather. I've worn it in the warmer weather. I'm not going to overspray this one if it's super hot, like 90 degrees and above, but I overspray it every other time. So yeah, this is Dolce & Gabbana's Devotion. Try it if you haven't already, if you want to smell like a delicious candied lemon pound cake. Okay, so next up is this one right here, and this is LIBRE Le Parfum. LIBRE Le Parfum came in again, stole the show, kicked the original off the pedestal, and she is having her moment. I love this fragrance. Love, love, love it. It's ginger, it's saffron, it's vanilla, it's yummy. Strong, sexy, inviting. Great for date night or day dates, whatever. Just don't overspray if it's super hot. This is not the one to do that with. There's also some orange blossom and some lavender in this fragrance. I feel like the lavender comes in and kind of balances out all the sweet notes and just makes the fragrance a little bit more wearable, a little bit more approachable, and I love it. Gives me about 7 hours on the skin. I wear it to work, but I don't overspray unless I'm going into an office and not into a facility with patients. Because this one could get to you if you go too hard. That ginger and saffron in the opening, it's like music to my nose, okay? I love this fragrance. YSL Le Parfum. Okay, last but not least, this probably should have been in the opening as one of the obvious ones, but I didn't put it there. It is La Perla's Possibilities. Where is this going? As long as this is still available, I will have this in my collection. I'm waiting. Someone said it was discontinued. I hope that's a rumor. I really do, because I don't know what I'm going to do. I love this fragrance. This is Freesia Black Currant. In the middle, there's 2 types of rose water. There's Petalia, orange blossom. In the base, there's vanilla, akigala wood. Listen, this is a very sexy feminine fragrance. Not for everybody, because it's not like a girly, pretty girl next door fragrance. This is a femme fatale fragrance. You have to be a confident woman to pull this off. You have to be strutting. You hear me? Strutting down the streets. This is not for kitten heels. This is for stilettos, okay? So La Perla's Possibilities gives me about 7 hours on the skin. I always want to smell this. Whenever I wear it, I decant and I re-up, even if I could smell it, because I just enjoy this scent profile. For some people, it's difficult to wear. And I get it, because fragrance is subjective, and this could get a little bit overpowering, but I love it. This is a fragrance, if you overspray it, yeah, man, everybody's going to know you're coming before you actually get there. So yeah. La Perla's Possibilities. I hope it's still out there. I hope they're just making new batches, because the world, i.e. me, needs a backup bottle. Okay? So, yep, my last Holy Grail designer fragrance is Possibilities from the house of La Perla. Okay, y'all, so that brings us to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. If you have not already subscribed, what y'all wait for? Hit the button, man. Hit the subscribe button. Join the family. It is free. Also, while you're down there subscribing, make sure you turn on your notification bell so you will know every single time I upload a video. And like I always say, we could be anything in this world we want to be with hard work, dedication, and perseverance. But if we're not there, and we're trying to get there, and even if we are there, smell like good people. Smell fabulous at all times. See y'all in the next one. Bye-bye.